Hey everybody, check this out. What I got here, this was all filled up with the brush and wooded and all kinds of stuff. So it looked like it was a kennel. You know, there's an old dog house here, but for the most part we cleared it out. There's a lot of work. We've been working over there in the back also. It'll be in shape in no time soon. We got the rest of our lives to do this. Check this out. I decided to do a chicken coop. I got no idea what the hell I'm doing, but I'm doing it. So if anybody tells you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you know what? Don't pay no mind to nobody, because if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm gonna post a video when it's all done. Might not be perfect, but it's a chicken poop coop. So chicken poop. That's funny. Okay, check it out. This is my loyal friend. He came yesterday. They were somebody, I guess, abandoned him or something, but he has messed up his foot, and he looked more bony yesterday, but he's all eaten up. But he doesn't want to. Probably thinks that I'm gonna abandon him. You're here for life, buddy. We got you. I guess this is the happy form, huh? All right. Well, we're gonna get back to work, and I'll show you this when it's all done. All right. I'm just doing. I didn't write nothing down. It's all on the top of my head, so not gonna look good, but it's good. Chickens will have some place to stay. So, see you later. Bye bye. You gotta think. Important thing. There's no such thing as can't. You know, something that seems hard. What do you gotta do? You gotta take it. You gotta work. You gotta work, and you gotta take time, right?
Yeah.
Take your time. Do it little by little. If you don't know something, then just think about it and see how.
Or just sit on there and just relax and think.
Or you can research.
Or you can do it on the swing and relax and do it.
The swing is fun, right?
Yeah.
We could do that stuff.
The little bench.
Are you gonna saw that thing right there?
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't want to be standing on there, right?
No.
You saw where I started it out?
Yeah.
Okay. You can get on that.
Like that?
Uh-huh. Nice and slow. Nice, controlled, slow movements.
Like
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's how you do it, son. Good job.
I almost
What you got?
stabbed myself. A worm. I don't know
Are
what
you sure it's not a snake?
No, it's like a centipede thingy.
Let me see.
Okay, put it on that board right there.
Let me see. Here? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's a centipede.
Oh, cool.
Can I kill it?
No, don't kill it. The chickens are gonna eat it when they come in a little bit. So when I started this project, I didn't have a saw. So I dug the holes pretty deep, the holes for the post.
With a pickaxe?
And then the next day I said, no, I can't do that. So I want to get a saw, but I didn't have enough money. So what I did, I got me one of these. And I thought it was a pretty good idea because there's a lot of storms here. So if the light goes out and I want to work, I want to get busy, I use this. I don't have to worry about the thing not being charged and not having an extension cord. Well, doesn't matter if you have an extension cord, right? If there's no light. But I got me one of these, and this is actually good. It'll do good for my exercise, burn some calories here, and lose a little bit of pounds. And so, yeah, recommend get you one of these.
Yeah, like that.
Smooth, and point the thing down, the tip, and go smooth, short, smooth. Once you get into a rhythm, you gotta get a little rhythm. No, you don't have to go straight. Go down, yeah, downwards.
I can't do it.
That's fine. Little by little, you get the hang of it.
Dad, you went far kind of deep.
Yeah. Well, we gotta cut all the way through.
You have to do it deep.
We can't use a machete or anything.
No. We gotta learn how to do this.
Since you used the machete a lot, huh?
If we get more sponsors or people supporting, maybe we could get electric saw. What
We
do you
will
think?
get a lot of
We
money
could get
because
like
we're making the chicken coop.
Oh, we could sell the chickens, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Alrighty.
No.
Good idea. No?
No.
What are we gonna use the chickens for?
We just
Food.
Food?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You
Daddy
gonna
have like 36 of them. Damn.
you gonna process the chicken?
Dad, I'm gonna get the eggs. That's easier to do.
Yeah, like for breakfast?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And my mom's gonna be in bed. I'm gonna have a little plate. I'm gonna give it to her.
Oh, that's
Like
so
that.
cute.
You can cook.
Dad.
I can teach you how to cook, huh, son?
Yeah.
Good.
I can cook.
And then my
Oh,
mom
you
will
guys
be
gotta learn.
happy.
I know how to cook.
Awesome. Last night I got the chickens. It's a little too early. I had to put them in this old barn. Poor girls. They're very hungry by now. So there's the rooster. And we got like I think 6 girls and that little rooster. He's a big guy though. But we're gonna get working. I'm gonna feed them right now. I'm gonna give them some water, and because they got in late last night, and then I'm gonna get working on the chicken coop too, so we can finish it, so they don't have to be in that old barn anymore. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. I left my guard dog watching the chickens. I never thought he was gonna take it seriously and sit on my chair. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like I said, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. Check this out. This just popped up in my mind. Make sure I don't fall down right here. Well, back there's this friend of mine that says, "Jeronimo, are you still getting disability?" I haven't gotten disability since I was 5 years old. I still remember the court date. My mom took me to the court. They were giving me disability checks for my hands back then, but then I was very excited because in school I had just learned how to tie my shoes. So the judges, they asked me, what do I know what to do with my hands? I was excited, so I told them I can tie my shoes, and they said, "Show us." And so I was happy to. I was proud of myself. So I showed them how I tied my shoes. So from then on, they said, "You know what? He's able to do everything," and they took the checks away. Now, I see a lot of people that are missing one finger and they get their checks all the time, and that's okay, you know. But I have spent my whole life trying to prove to people that I can do stuff. So I am not disabled, and I believe a lot of people that are getting disability checks, they shouldn't be getting disability checks because there's something for everybody. I've done a lot of things in my life. I've been a musician. I worked in the fields. I've done a lot of things, and right now I'm doing this stuff that I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. See, so that just goes to show if I can do it, then you can do it, and don't let nothing stop you. All right. See you in a little bit. I don't want to get this on camera if I fall. Hi everybody. Okay, I think this is day 4 or day 5. I'm not sure about how many days I've been working on this project. This is the chicken coop. This right here, what you're seeing right here, is a nest in progress. we're working on it still. And see, I've been using all used materials, nothing new. Well, some things new, but not too many stuff. So most of the stuff that I have is laying around in the barn. And there's a front entrance. There's a this is roughly 10 by 12, no, 9 by 12 feet. Okay. As you can see, in some of the people that know about construction, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. It's a chicken coop, so it doesn't really matter. But let me give it a shake here. So it's pretty strong. It's gonna handle it. So this is the progress. Back there where you see that old door, I put it up. The door. Yeah. This will lift up, and we could be able to reach the eggs, chicken's eggs from here. So we're still working on that. Okay. So we'll see you in a bit. All right. I'm gonna get to work. Everybody, I want you to meet Leopard. That's my rooster right there. My first rooster. My son named him Leopard because his white spots. He got spots, so he's calling him Leopard. But this guy's bad. He comes and steals from the dog's food. It's so funny, but he had us chasing him yesterday because they don't know their place where they stay at night. They're new here, so we have to chase them down in the night and put them in so they're safe and protected when they go to sleep, and the coyotes don't come get them. But he made us chase them, and it was crazy. I'm gonna put some footage later on so that you see. But this guy, he's the only rooster. We have 6 hens and this one rooster. This is the beginning of our flock. Hope that we get so much more. And you know what? If you guys want to see more of this and help us out, you want to sponsor us, I'm gonna start putting down the PayPal and link so that you guys can chip in and maybe we'll name a chicken after you or something. Or I don't know. We'll think of some cool ideas. But if you like the channel, subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Talk to you soon. All right. We started the door on this chicken coop. We started by doing this frame, and we just measured what I already had, the posts on the sides and the height, and we cut it up. And we put this one that goes across. We took out, I think, like 2 or 3 inches. We have to lift a little slack so it's just a little bit smoother and going in. It doesn't really matter if there's gaps because, again, all we want to do is protect them from the animals like coyotes and whatever, I don't know what other predators they might have. But we just protect them from there. And it's pretty good because right here in Texas we have a lot of it's very hot, but it's very humid, and we do get some breeze, so these cracks are going to help with the airflow. I'm also putting some vents for them that should make it better. Let me show you the outside of this thing so you can see how we put up the boards. You got it? Okay. It's a video, right? All right, just making sure. Okay. Again, we were only using boards or stuff that was laying around in the barn. So I got all these old ones and I put them across, and then did this to reinforce. I'm gonna put the hinges here and here and on the bottom, and we'll just put it locked in here somewhere. We're gonna lift it up a little bit so that it doesn't drag, but you can see the gap right here, so it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's pretty heavy. I think it's going to be impenetrable, so I'm excited. I'm having a little bit of help. I got Braulio helping me, Sariel's doing a little bit, my wife, and Armando. When he gets out of work, he helps me out with this. And I'm gonna share with you guys a little story. I hope it doesn't go too long. When I was a kid, 4, 5 years old, I remember my aunts and uncles, and they were very protective of me, and they would talk to me constantly, and they would tell me how I was going to be different, how kids were going to make fun of me, and that I was not going to work with. Pay attention to this, because these are people that love me a lot, that care for me. I was like one of the oldest ones, so so I was one of the first ones that. So I was very spoiled by my grandparents, by my uncles on both sides of my parents' family. So they cared a lot for me, but they were telling me you're not going to work with your hands, and because they were worried that I wasn't going to be able to work with my hands. And they would tell me stuff like encouraging things like you're going to be a judge, you're going to be a lawyer, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to learn, you're going to do things with your brain, you're going to work your brain. Well, I'm going to tell you why you should not take advice. Even though they love you, sometimes the mistakes that you make are the ones that make you grow. And the more they protect you, the more you become fearful. And one of the key elements of being successful is being fearless. If you're not fearless in everything in your life, you will not become anything. Now I'm gonna tell you why that advice or that encouragement didn't help me. Because all my life I thought that I wasn't gonna be able to do anything with my hands. And then when things got going in school, I was no good in school. I like to read and stuff, but I do not like to follow orders. So I didn't do very good in school. I dropped out of high school, and then I learned that I could become a musician with my hands. I loved music my whole life, but I never thought I could become a musician, but I did. And then later on in life, that went downhill. I became pretty successful in the music business, and I loved it. It was awesome. But when that went downhill, I had to get an education. So I went back, I challenged my GED, and I passed it. I didn't have to go through all the credit stuff or anything like that. I challenged it, I passed it. All right. And challenged it, got my GED. I got certified as a medical assistant, and then I led off into interpreting. I did good right there. I did awesome. Actually, I started my own business. I hired a few interpreters to help me out. And I'm still doing that on the side, but this is gonna take over. So what I say, my advice to you is do not take advice from anybody. Make the mistakes and become fearless. And that way, you do what you love, you become successful. That's the only way, all right? Talk to you soon. What we're doing here is we're digging outside the chicken coop. I said we, but Armando's doing most of the hard work. And the reason we're doing this is because the coyotes ask the dogs, that they like to dig to get to what they want. So we dig extra deep, and we'll put the siding extra deep also, just to add a little bit more protection. So how do you feel, Armando?
Huh?
Huh?
What? I'm tired.
Getting late already working on the roof. Hopefully we don't spend too much more time. This guy's just working and drinking coffee. All right, I am officially calling this project done. My son Armando and Xochitl, my wife, and Sariel and Braulio, they have all been helping me out on this project. Check this out. I'm calling it done. We still need a lot of stuff to do, but we're moving on to other projects. Check out the door. I didn't even think it was gonna work. It's awesome because we got some cheap hinges.
Rusted hinges.
The rusted hinge right there. See that? It worked, but we had to buy this one, which was very cheap because we didn't have any money. So if you want to support, much appreciated. Check this out, the inside. My son Braulio, it was his idea. He put in some hay right here, make it look nice, even it out. Then we put those baskets right here. See, we put some hay in there so that the chickens can lay their eggs. And that door on the back so that we can have access to the eggs. And we're still gonna put some stuff here, but it'll be later because right now we gotta move on to other projects. we're gonna take our time, but finally the chickens will have a place of their own. We're gonna celebrate this. Alrighty, see you soon. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we put the side, what is it, the tin on here on top as a roof. And I also forgot, I made this at an angle because we get a lot of rain. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we get a lot of rain here. And so this, if it rains, water will slide down right here and we will catch the rain and use it. If you got any suggestions or any comments or advice, let us know, or any projects that you think that we might get into, let us know and we'll gladly get back to you guys. Thank you so much. See you soon.